Hi guys, it's Grant from Grant Fitness, and today I'm here with a video at the request of Steve Braithwaite back in the UK. Steve has just started getting back into triathlon training and he's looking for some strength exercises to help him with his training, but he has no equipment. So what we're going to use today, we're going to do a very simple bodyweight strength program, which is often the best way to start strength training. Yeah, we're looking for mastering control of your body weight before we start adding external influence such as weights to increase and progressively overload the weight to continue adaptation. So the first thing we're looking for is just getting your body used to certain movements. Now for triathlon, you need to have powerful legs, you need powerful glutes, adductors, quads, so you're doing lots of running, lots of cycling, lots of swimming. You also need to have good core strength, because your core is fundamental to every movement you do in the triathlon. It would be good to increase some pulling movements. Now, unfortunately, Steve doesn't have any equipment, so I'm going to do a training program without a pull-up bar, but if Steve could get a pull-up bar, I would add pull-ups into the routine. The only bit of equipment Steve has is a Swiss ball. Now, we're not going to use it a lot, but we are going to use it to increase our range of motion and the direction. When he's doing the triathlon, most of Steve's movements are in this movement. So the cycling, he's down here, going in this direction. The running, same thing, moving in this direction. Swimming, same thing. You're moving your legs through this sagittal plane, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. So when you're doing a training program, you want to try and make sure that your legs are moving laterally, side to side, and also you're getting some kind of rotational movement through. Otherwise you're going to start developing very tight hip flexors. So as well as the strength training program, we will also look at some stretches, but we'll do that in another video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look through is the exercises we're going to use for Steve. Now, first thing we're going to do is a classic burpee. Now, a burpee, very good for core strength, works your chest, works your legs, works everything. So first thing you're going to do when you do a burpee, you're going to start with your feet kind of hip distance apart. You're going to bend your bum back, bend down, hands on the floor, jump back to plank, push up, come back in with your knees outside your hands, bum low, and stand up. Okay, we're going to go down, back, press up, out, and stand up. You can add a jump, but at this stage, just where we're starting the program, we're just going to stand up. Okay, so from the side, again, feet wide, down, nice flat back, jump back to plank, down, up, in, up, down, boom. So what I'm going to get Steve to do is 2 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions of the burpee. The next thing we're going to get Steve to do is a squat. Now, squatting, again, you're going to have your feet just over shoulder width apart. You're going to turn your toes out slightly, and from here all you're going to do, push your bum back, sit down till your hips are parallel with your knees, and then stand up, down, up. By rotating the feet out slowly, making sure you sit back, you're going to recruit your glutes and your adductors into the movement as well, rather than just your quads. So from here, down and up, down and up. See, bum back, what I'm not doing, bending my knees forwards, pushing my bum back, coming down, coming up. So again, first phase, we can do 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Exercise 3, we're going to go into press-ups. So again, same position as with the burpee, your hands are going to get shoulder width apart, nice firm core, making sure your thumbs are inwards, your index finger is pointing forward, and all you can do, lower your chest to the floor, push it up. From the side, same view, nice and controlled core, you're pushing your heels back, making sure your hips are up and everything is a straight line. Not sticking your bum up in the air, not letting your back collapse down. Nice straight line, down and up. And again, 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps of everything. Okay, next thing we're going to do, I'm going to use this box. Okay, Steve, I want you to grab a chair. Here, something sturdy you can step up on. It's not going to fall over, not going to give way underneath your weight. And what we can do, we can do a step up to a reverse lunge. Again, you'll see this is very applicable to running, cycling, developing power through your legs. So from here, what you can do is stand up, place your foot on the box, stand up nice and tall, chest up, and then you're going to slowly lower down, place this foot on the floor, come back. Stand up, nice and tall, down, back. Nice and controlled. Standing up very powerfully, coming back. And then do it on the other leg. So you do 6 on one side and 6 on the other. Nice controlled landing, nice stand back, trying to keep this knee over the ankle as we come back. Okay, so that's again, moving this through nice and controlled. 2 sets where you're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other. So you're doing 12 reps in total. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to use the Swiss ball and we're going to get some rotation involved. We're going to stand with our feet shoulder width or just over shoulder width apart, Swiss ball down to our left. Okay, you're going to turn around, pick the Swiss ball up, reach it up. We're just rotating, getting our body moving. But from the side, all you're doing, 1 and up, 1 and up. Once you've done 12 reps on one side, you're going to repeat it on the other side. So again from the side. Good. So that one is more about getting that movement through this transverse or rotational plane. So we're just moving the body, using the Swiss ball for a little bit of resistance. Okay, next thing we're going to do, mountain climbers. We're going to use Everest climbers for this one. Again, this is very good for your core, very good for your stability, plus getting your hips moving through another plate, another direction. So you're going to start in push-up position, and all you're going to do, step one leg up outside your hand, and switch. From the side, same thing, foot up and switch. So again, you're going to do 2 sets of 12. 12 is when you've done 1 on each side, that's 1 repetition, so you're doing 24 steps in total. Okay, so that's your Everest climber. Next thing is just going to be a plank build. So we start in push-up position. From here, all you're going to do, go down to your elbows, come back up. Elbows, come back up. From the side, nice and simple. Start in this good plank, elbows, up. And once you've done 6, switch hands, so your other hand is driving you up. And we've got our plank build, okay? So that again, it's all core strength, you're working your arms a little bit, but it's very, very good for your core. The last exercise we're going to do, we do a side plank. So again, you're going to lie down on your side, elbow underneath you, push your hips up, nice and high, make sure your body's not falling backwards, your hips are forward. Now from here, all you can do, raise your leg, raise your leg. Keep yourself nice and stable, and just up and down. So we do 12 on each side. From the side, again all you're doing, making sure your bum doesn't fall backwards, where you wobble over, squeeze your bum, nice and high with your hip, and just up. And there we have it, guys. Very simple, very basic, all body weight, beginners introduction to strength training. We'll do that for 3 to 4 weeks, where you're doing 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps for each exercise, and at the end of the 4 weeks you should be feeling that you're not as sore at the end of it. You should feel that you are able to do more. Give it a go, Steve. Let me know how you travel with it, and we'll take it from there. Hope that helps, buddy, and I'll see you soon.